like millions of us must be feeling worldwide. Economist Ernest Wolf believes a hidden alliance of political and corporate leaders are exploiting the pandemic with the goal of crashing their economies and making way for a global digital currency. Wolf has been researching the history of and has found a very fundamental piece of their criminal puzzle. The Young Global Leaders School, established and managed by the originally called the European Management Forum, brought together 31 nations at its very first meeting in 1971, and is currently funded by 1,000 multinational corporations. Hadn't really accomplished much in economics. His father made weapons for the Nazis, and he trained under Henry Kissinger at the Harvard Business School, which is where he was likely tapped to be the face of the In 1992, established the Global Leaders for Tomorrow School, which was re-established as the Young Global Leaders in 2004. Attendees must officially apply for admission and be selected. Alumni of the school's very first class include Angela Merkel, Nicolas Sarkozy, and Tony Blair. Other attendees include and Jeff Bezos, the Prime Minister of New Zealand, Jacinda Ardern.
So long as there's people who are eligible who haven't been vaccinated, we've got work to do. You know, I don't think I'll ever be satisfied so long as there's someone who is eligible and hasn't been. And that's why I've said this, there's not going to be an endpoint to this vaccination program.
President of France, Emmanuel Macron. Governor of California, Gavin Newsom.
That's why we recognize our responsibility to do more, and that's what we are announcing here today. A statewide requirement for in-person instruction for all of our children to add to a well-established list that currently includes 10 vaccinations and well-established rules and regulations that have been advanced by the legislature for decades, to add to that list the vaccination.
U.S. Secretary of Transportation Pete Buttigieg. Other attendees of the Young Global Leaders include Virgin's Richard Branson, the Clinton Foundation's Chelsea Clinton, and BlackRock's Larry Fink. Approximately 1,300 global leaders have attended the school from North America, Asia, Africa, and South America, most of whom are all pushing the same criminal hoax and the deadly experimental. These are the foot soldiers bringing about the angry world that talked about.
I don't know how it will play out in November, but what we know is that we will end up with many more unemployed, and particularly also people in the grey economy, which are not counted for, who lose their jobs. So we will see definitively a lot of anger already now, but probably increased by the end of the year, because this crisis will be with us until we really have found a remedy. So we have to prepare for a more angry world.
So that his masters can bring about their one world government system. And in 2012, began the Global Shapers community, which has groomed an army of 10,000 young people to be the next group of saboteurs around the world, currently holding meetings in 400 cities worldwide.